Last time out, we finished up with a 3-0 victory to go top of the table in the SPL after we beat Falkirk 3-0. So, a good result to end things out last time. We're now in November. How have things gone since then? The next game we had was a game against Dundee United, and Aaron finds Diamande, who cuts inside here and somehow finds Antman. It was a good finish, and it was Antman's first goal of the campaign in the league, and then Milski scores his first goal for the club with that effort. It was a good victory, and as far as I was concerned, it was good to get all 3 points at home. The next game we had was a 3-1 defeat against Paphos, and the last goal was pretty much us trying to go forward to win the game. Sent the goalkeeper up for the set piece, and unfortunately, the set piece ended up failing, and they had an open goal aimed at from the halfway line, so disappointing. And one of the reasons why we are desperate for points in the Europa League. The next game we had was a 3-0 victory against Kilmarnock in the league, so thankfully we're back on track here. Tavernier with another penalty, Emilski scoring his second league goal of the campaign, Raffle getting his first league goal here, and another 3 points to our collection. It was good to see us dominate the game so much as well. And again, I thought we struggled more in, but maybe I'm just overestimating the other teams in this league. The next game we had was a 1-1 draw against Hibernia away from home. This was not great, especially when you look at the chances we created, but we weren't really creating great chances. Hibernia had one good chance, and we had to rescue this point as well. And it was only after we went very attacking we got the equalising goal from Kasama, so it wasn't our best work. The next game we had was in the Premier Sports Cup semi-final against Falkirk. We beat them by 2-0. Roffa scoring a penalty this time. And we're in the final where we take on Ross County in the last game of the competition. So hopefully we'll have our first piece of silverware next time out. However, the next game we had was away from home against Nice. And despite the fact we took the lead inside 8 minutes, we found ourselves going behind in just 25 seconds in the second half. And then Janssen scores the winning goal to ensure that Nice pick up all 3 points in the Europa League and leave us with just 1 victory in our first 4 games in the competition. Then we had a worse game of the campaign, and I still don't know how this happened, and I will admit it was most likely due to the fact I was rotating this game, but we managed to lose 3-1 to Dundee away from home against Dundee, and I made 4 substitutes at half-time because I was that angry with the team, so things just didn't go well for us. Scotland had a horror show, and we should have done a lot better here. But the last game we had was a 3-1 victory against Livingston. It was our first game since the November international break happened, and we needed this. We don't have a player called Wilson. That's one of their players scored an own goal and has been given the wrong highlight or the wrong signal for the thing. Tavernier scored a penalty and Gassama scored to make it 3. But then they scored a late goal to make it 3-1, and it was very disappointing. It really was. That being said, this is the table right now. We are still top, and we have a game in hand because of our cup exploits. Celtic just drew against St Mirren, so we have a chance to go 3 points clear at the top of the table if we win our game in hand, which is against Aberdeen, who I know are difficult, and I really hope we can do good things against, because we need to pick up the pace again and very quickly. I know some people might call this a very good campaign so far, but I don't think it's very good, because we should have had some better results in some areas, but maybe I'm just a bit too pessimistic. Especially when you look at the current Europa League table, and I wish we can make this bigger, or this was bigger. I know it's probably for the smaller resolution screens, but even so, this has not been our best campaign. We are down in 28th place with just 3 points from our first 4 games. Our next opponents, Club Brugge, who are also in the same position as us, so both of us need to do really well quickly, and we need to do something quickly soon. Nice, who beat us last time out, are in 23rd. Paphos, the team that beat us before, are in 24th. Hibernia and ourselves are out of the playoff positions. Celtic are also out of the playoff positions after 5 matches themselves, so it's not been the best of times for the Scottish teams so far. And almost makes me glad I'm only doing 1 game in this competition. At least Porto, the other team that beat us, are in the top 4, so silver lining, I suppose. That being said, we're taking on Club Brugge right now. You're going to notice that Butland has an injury. He's literally just hurt his knee. It's a bruised knee. I'm going to play him regardless. And they want me to make a few changes, I assume. Bring Cornelius and Bajrami in. I'm going to have to figure that out if I want to do it or not. But I think I won't. I'm going to leave it for this right now. and hope for the best. We might have to take off some players. If we do, McComan needs to come out of this because he is not registered. Because I, being a smart person, forgot about some of the registration rules. Oh dear. Anyway, this will be our first Europa League game since the international break, and we really need to do better here. I've only tinkered one thing in my tactic, and that's changed how narrow I am. I was going quite a bit narrow in the way we were passing. I'm trying to figure out where it was. It's not here, it's not there. Yeah, here we go. We're going a bit too narrow for my liking here. I've decided to go more standard. I like to be able to give my teams the ability to decide where they're going to pass. I don't think it's really made a huge difference so far, but I'm hoping that we can keep it the way it was before. Anyway, let's go to this game and see how we do against Club Brugge, the team that absolutely humiliated Rangers in the Champions League qualifying in real life. So, let's hope we do better. Okay, so we are going to see the first key highlight of the game. It's taken 23 minutes to get to this point, but here's Mikey Moore. And we do get the back, thankfully, Diamande doing better. But hopefully we can keep this going and get the ball back further up the field. More Diamande, this is good, really good stuff. Has to play in the middle or go for goal himself. He goes for goal himself and scores his first European goal of the campaign. Okay, happy days. That's his 7th goal of the campaign of the season and his first in the Europa League. This is what I hoped we could do. I didn't think Diamande would literally do that, but there we go. We only had 2 players to aim for, really, and when he's able to do that kind of trickery, I am not complaining to say the least. Forbes is here now? Okay. Reese. Oh, this is going to be a goal, isn't it? I could just picture it being a goal. How on earth have we got away with that one? That's really good defending in the end. Okay, here's tapping with a throw. We do need to do better here, generally. I think it's a problem that we have let this happen as often as we have so far. Here's Suta on the ball. Finds Mikey Moore. Ball through to Antman. Is he onside? I think he is. The official's blown his whistle, but I think he's onside. You can tell that the key of the highlights of my golfer as well. You can tell it's onside because they actually don't block the thing. They don't block the name. They're always going to say it's actually the statistic and everything. Paphos winning 2-0, by the way. So maybe... I mean, it's also against a team from Czechia who's not loaded, but even so, we got Victoria Pilsen after this. Huh. Maybe we can get something out of this. Mikey Moore's got 2 assists, by the way. I probably shouldn't have been playing Mikey Moore as much as I have, but I'm actually really enjoying his work at times. He's been really good. Button with a goal kick. Actually, the first time I've really seen him do that, but here's Mikey Moore now. Probably wasn't... I bigged him up and he does that. And we're now going to concede because Trasoldi has come round, buttoned, and he really should have scored. It was good defending actually to force that out, but even so, Paphos has just conceded the second goal, and Lyonnais have just taken the lead against Victoria Pilsen. Here's Cameron now, Tavernier. Paphos conceding the second goal to go and lose a 2-goal lead is not ideal for them. Tavernier can play at the back to Cameron. Hasn't done so yet. Has now. Here's Cameron, plays across. It's a third, and we are leading comfortably. Chimiti has got his 5th goal in the Europa League this season. Really good football, and we have deserved this. The league's not loaded, and I think this is why we're dominating so much. I thought this would be much harder. I know it's not going to be any consolation for the Rangers fans for what happened in real life, but hopefully it gives you some better feelings, cathartic, I suppose. And Celta Vigo have just gone 3-1 up against FCSB. Suta Diamande on the ball now. This has been a lot more highlights than I thought it would be. I thought it would be much harder than it has been. Suta to Max Aarons. Cutting inside from the left flank. Still going. Max Aarons can play it across to Diamande. He has done. Plays across, and Chimiti could probably have done more with that. By the way, this is on key highlights. It's not even like I've changed that at all. It's been key highlights the entire time. And we have a chance to make it 4 before half time's over. And that would be delightful if we could. We almost did, actually. We could have made that 4. Raskin, Suta again. Max Aarons. And Aarons can play to Mikey Moore. Does so. Mikey Moore could get a cross in or go for goal himself. Plays it across to Diamande. He's got a hat-trick of assists, and Diamande's got another goal to his name. This has been very comfortable. And I can't believe how comfortable we've been in this match. Truly, this has been as one-sided as I could ever wish it to be. And when we take on Victoria Bills and next time out, I think it's next time out, I'm hoping it means we'll have 9 points in our first 6 games. If you're wondering why I'm so confident we're going to win this game, I don't think I can truly say I've ever blown a 4-goal lead in recent times before. The Club Brugge are going to try and get back into this game, and we were 1-0 up against Paphos away from home, to be fair, and we still managed to lose. I just realized both our defeats have come away from home. That is offside. That's how you can tell if it's offside or not, because they don't actually allow the suspension to come up. They actually just outright say it's disallowed, and that's it. So it kind of ruins the suspense in that regards, that you know, but everyone else doesn't know. Okay, a chance here. Cameron finds Gimetti. It's Tavernier. Now Cameron. It's now Antman. We could literally make this 5 before the 50th minute is up. Hopefully, it's Tavernier. Still going. James Tavernier. Probably should have got on target. That's a bad miss. Okay, I am going to make some changes soon. And Paphos has gone 3-2 down now, by the way. Which really makes that defeat all the more embarrassing from our point of view. Diamande. Also, some of the UI might have just broken on me. I'm hoping it doesn't kill my game off. Here's Chimiti, who is going to come off along with a few other players. Diamande goes for goal. Just misses. Okay. Okay, chance to make this 5. It's Diamande, who has the opportunity to get a hat-trick in the Europa League. I think he's just gone for goal. I don't know why he went for it, but okay. Rothwell, Diamande has to score in the next 3 minutes before I take him off, because I'm going to take him off this highlight, I think. Here's Gassama, who has been productive. He's actually my top goals from the league, bizarrely, I think, which is saying a lot. But here's Cameron. Sterling, of all people, goes for goal. It is close and it's gone wide. And we are going to ruin Diamande's evening and take him off. By the way, that's the bug. I'm not going to click it because I think it's going to kill my game if I do. I don't want to lose this 4-0 lead. As Milski scores, it's 5 now. We have our 5th, sorry. And it's really good to get it now. Definitely not going to click the panels that have gone empty, so I don't lose this scoreline. Club Brugge have a chance to score though. This has been one of those long games that probably will feel like it's a lot longer than it actually has because of the fact we've got so many highlights in this game, but this is going to do our goal difference a world of good regardless. Though Club Brugge have had another goal ruled out. It's Forbes again, isn't it? It's either that or Tresoldi. They're not having a good time, are they, with their disallowed goals? And they know it too. Easy says it all, doesn't it? We have a chance to make it 6. Stuttgart have been at 3-0 against Go Ahead Eagles, who beat Villa in real life, so it goes to show that shocks are not unsurprising in this competition. But here is Sterling. The player's back, finds Mikey Moore. Back to Sterling. And Sterling cuts inside, goes for goal, and John Sterling's now made it 6. When even he's scoring, you know you're having a bad time. It's one of those goals you can just score from corners constantly, and it's just gone back to him, hasn't it? The fact that Mikey Moore has so much time and space himself to do some damage, and the fact that Sterling's been allowed to cut inside like this, makes you wonder why they would allow him to do that. But me is considered their 6th goal, and he's not had a good night, has he? So I just realised Mikey Moore has 4 assists tonight, and he's just cleared the ball away to find Mielski, who's going to try and get his 2nd for the evening. I don't know if the others can catch up to Mielski, but there you go. He's still going. Still going in the area. How is he still going? He plays it cross, and Gassama's now scored. I was about to say, if you missed that, that would have been embarrassing, but it's 7-0. We just beat Club Brugge 7-0 in the Europa League. This is ridiculous. I don't know what to say at this point. How have we just got 7 against Club Brugge, but managed to lose 3-1 to Paphos and 3-1 to Dundee? I do not know. Apparently Tresoldi just scored, and I did not see the highlight for it. This is the first I'm seeing of this. What just happened? It's like they were playing behind the... I'm not even going to see the highlight for that goal. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to see the highlight for the goal. Cool. We won 7-1 against Club Brugge. Good win, I think. I have nothing to say on this one. This is ridiculous. What the hell did we just do? So that result leaves us in 20th place. We've still not done very well, and we're now finally above Nice and Paphos again. I don't know what's going on there, but we got a +4 goal difference thanks to that humiliation that we just inflicted on Club Brugge, who conceded 20 goals in their first 5 games. Okay, I don't know what's happened there either, but I'm not complaining. Sigma Olmec have got 10 points. Okay, I don't know what's going on there either, but I'm just happy we managed to get ourselves a victory, and we're going to do better in Europe hopefully now. What I'm going to do is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night. How the hell do we win 7-1? My god.